Hepatomegaly means the liver is enlarged. It is defined as a liver length more than 16 centimeters. On ultrasound, liver length refers to the craniocaudal diameter of the right lobe. This measurement is taken along the mid-clavicular line. In most patients, measuring the craniocaudal diameter of the right lobe is enough to assess liver size. This simple measurement helps you decide whether the liver is normal or enlarged. The craniocaudal diameter of the right lobe of the liver is measured at the mid-clavicular line. This is the most widely accepted clinical standard for identifying hepatomegaly. The mid-clavicular line is an imaginary vertical line drawn from the midpoint of the collarbone. It is used as a standard reference for measuring liver length. Measuring at the mid-clavicular line ensures consistency. This allows different sonographers to measure the liver at the same location every time. The right lobe is chosen because it is much larger than the left lobe. It is about 5 to 6 times bigger, so it better represents the overall liver size. Changes in liver size are easier to detect in the right lobe. The right lobe also has clear anatomical landmarks. The right hemidiaphragm and the inferior tip are easy to see. These landmarks can be visualized well in a single longitudinal view. The left lobe has an irregular shape and is harder to measure accurately. First, position the patient correctly. The patient should lie in a supine position, flat on their back. Ask the patient to raise the right arm above the head. This widens the intercostal spaces. It helps you see the liver dome more clearly. Ask patient to take deep breath and then hold. Deep inspiration pushes the liver downward. Always take measurements during a deep inspiratory breath hold. This makes the diaphragm and the inferior tip of the liver easier to see on the screen. Next, choose the correct probe. Use a curved or convex transducer with a frequency of 2 to 5 MHz. This probe gives good penetration and a wide field of view. Place the probe in a longitudinal or sagittal orientation. Align the probe exactly along the right mid-clavicular line. Correct alignment is essential for accurate liver length measurement. Once the liver is visualized in the sagittal plane at the mid-clavicular line, begin by identifying key landmarks. First, identify the diaphragm. It appears as a bright, curved, echogenic line at the top of the image. Next, visualize the inferior tip of the right lobe of the liver. Make sure the entire liver, from the dome to the tip, is included in one image. Ideally, the right kidney should be visualized when measuring the craniocaudal length of the liver in mid-clavicular line. Seeing the right kidney confirms you are in the correct mid-clavicular plane. That's because right lobe of liver overlies the right kidney. If you don't see right kidney, measurements still be taken, but reliability decreases. If you cannot see the right kidney, adjust your probe or ask patient to take deep breath. When you see entire right lobe of liver from dome to inferior tip, also, you see the right kidney on same image, press freeze button and start taking measurement. Measure the craniocaudal length in a straight vertical line. Start from the dome of the liver just below the diaphragm. This is the upper margin. Then measure down to the lowest visible edge of the right lobe. This is the lower margin. Place caliper from outer margin to outer margin, capsule to capsule. Do not measure in an oblique or angled plane. The measurement must be taken in a true sagittal plane. Sometimes the ultrasound window is too narrow. You may not see both the diaphragmatic surface and the inferior tip on the screen at the same time. In this situation, estimate as accurately as possible where the unseen edge would end. Place your calipers based on your best anatomical judgment. Indirect ultrasound signs are morphological clues that suggest liver enlargement. These are quick visual checks. You can think of them as a ninja technique to decide if the liver is enlarged. First, look at how far the liver extends past the right kidney. Normally, the right lobe does not extend much beyond the lower pole of the right kidney. It usually ends around halfway down the kidney. If the liver extends clearly below this level, hepatomegaly should be suspected. Next, observe the inferior edge of the liver. A normal liver has a sharp and pointed inferior border. If the edge looks rounded or blunted, it often indicates liver swelling. Riedel's lobe is a common normal anatomical variant. It appears as a tongue-like downward projection of the right lobe of the liver. Because it extends inferiorly, it can mimic hepatomegaly. It is not a true accessory lobe. It is simply a shape variation of the existing right lobe. Riedel's lobe is much more common in females. The exact cause is debated. It may be congenital due to abnormal development of the hepatic bud. It may also be acquired. Chronic inflammation or traction from gallbladder disease may play a role. On ultrasound, Riedel's lobe is often mistaken for hepatomegaly or an abdominal mass. To differentiate it from true liver disease, look for key features. The inferior edge remains sharp and pointed. This is unlike true hepatomegaly, where the edge is rounded or blunted. The echo texture of Riedel's lobe is normal. It looks identical to the rest of the liver parenchyma. The left lobe is usually normal in size. In true hepatomegaly, the entire liver is typically enlarged. Clinically, Riedel's lobe may be felt as a mass in the right lower abdomen. This can lead to unnecessary investigations if it is not recognized. In rare cases, the lobe can twist on itself, causing acute abdominal pain. It may also cause mild discomfort by pressing on nearby organs such as the stomach or kidney. If this video helped improve your ultrasound skills, please do these 3 things for me. First, like this video. Second, subscribe to the channel. Third, write the topic you want me to cover in the next video in the comments. Your support helps this channel grow, and your suggestions help me make better videos for you. Thank you for watching.